the game changer in midlife that nobody is talking about. If you're new here, I am Joy. This is my channel, and it's all about sharing how to improve your midlife, how to lose fat, balance hormones, and do things naturally. And I take you along my journey and share with you what I'm learning about how to do just that. Now, protein is a big subject. We hear it, we see it everywhere. If you're like me, you grew up, every nutrition class, everything that you were taught was all about fat and calories. That's what mattered. Never was protein emphasized. And since I've learned how much we need protein, why we need protein, what it does in our bodies, it has absolutely changed things for me. I am now shedding fat. My body composition is changing. I have more energy. I have more clarity of mind. I feel better. All these things because I have upped my protein. I wasn't getting enough. I was maybe eating 30 to 40 grams per day, thinking I was doing well, because my calories were where they should be. My fat was low. This was years ago. And I struggled and struggled. Once I realized how important fat was, things changed. I started to drop weight. I was adding in protein with the fat naturally because I was eating more meat, but I wasn't focused on getting enough protein. And that led to years of a plateau, years of not being able to shed more fat, and slowly weight coming back on because I wasn't giving my body what it needed to be metabolically healthy, to do the things it was created to do, to give me energy, to build that muscle, to help me shed fat and feel my best. And now that I've learned that I should have been upping my protein a long time ago, since I've been doing it, especially in this last year, focusing on my protein, I am shedding the fat. I feel better. I feel younger. I feel more capable to handle whatever life throws at me each day. So today, I'm going to talk to you about why you need protein. What are the signs that you are not getting enough protein? And when you get enough protein, what it's doing for you in your body. I'm also going to bring you along with me because today is a day that I have to nourish my body appropriately. I did a fast yesterday. It was Friday. I did my regular at least 36-hour fast. I fasted all day. I'll eat today. And I want to make sure that I get enough protein in. And I thought, what better way to demonstrate than to bring you along with me and show you exactly what I put on my plate. Now, I will warn you, it's nothing fancy. It's nothing over the top. It's nothing you can't do in your own kitchen. For me, when it's simple, when it's repeatable, when I know what it is, it's easier for me to stick to it. So I'm going to show you today how I'm going to get my 100 grams of protein in at least. I try between 100 and 120 grams of protein per day. Today, I will make that mark and I will show you how I do that. I will still do all my other healthy habits because those are important, getting my steps in, making sure I'm drinking my water, making sure I'm doing all the things that I do to keep my body healthy. But protein is one of the things that has really been a game changer for me. And so I want to share that, how I fit it in each day in this video with you today. So I am getting ready to break my fast, just over 38 hours. And I am having 3 pieces of bacon and 5 boiled eggs cut up. And I drizzled them I just cooked some butter with some garlic on the stove and poured that over the eggs. So 5 eggs and 3 slices of bacon. Okay, so I left for a little while, had some stuff to do, had a funeral to attend and do some things. And now I'm going to have my lunch. And what I made was chef salad. I have some grilled chicken breast in there, some sliced turkey, sandwich turkey, and some pepperoni. Maybe not the cleanest protein, but it is giving me some protein. And with this salad, I have just a very few little bit of veg. I don't eat vegetables every day, but when I do, it's just a little for a little crunch, a little taste, and sometimes I do enjoy it. So I have a little bit of lettuce and cucumber, onions, and peppers in here. That's all I have. But with the protein on my salad, I am getting 51 grams of protein. So with this morning's breakfast, it was 44. This is 51 grams of protein. By the time I'm finished, I will be very full. But that's already 95 grams of protein so far today, and this is just 2 meals. So I will work at this. It may take me a little bit to eat it, but when you think about it and you're intentional and you build your meals around protein, it's easier. And this is nothing fancy. This isn't every day. My daughter actually cut up the salad for me because usually I don't take the time to do that. I wouldn't even have the salad. I would just have the chicken breast. My husband grilled the chicken breast. We cut it up, and this is going to be my salad. As for dressing, I haven't decided yet. Okay, so the dressing I think I'm going to try is this Primal Kitchen because it has made with avocado oil. It's good oils. It tastes okay. It takes a while to get used to, but I still like it. So I'm going to add this a little bit to my salad, and I will put also some avocado oil on it to make it more. I will add some healthy oils like avocado oil or maybe an olive oil just in to make it easier to eat and swallow and just bring out the flavors. I have some good avocado oil and some good olive oil that will make it taste really good, and it will be healthy for me. So I have healthy fats, plenty of protein, and just a beautiful salad to share with my family. So I'm finished with my lunch, and it took me a while to eat it. It was very good. That actual Primal Kitchen ranch dressing was so good on it. I had never really tried it before, and my girls didn't like it, but I really liked that on my salad. So I got to eat plenty of protein with a little bit of veg. So it was the perfect lunch for me. And I feel just full, just satisfied. But now we are in the afternoon and I have a craving for something. And I want to make sure that I'm reaching my protein goals. So usually in the mid-afternoon, I want some more protein. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make myself a peanut butter protein shake. Now, I love this. This is clean. It comes from 100% grass-fed beef. It's beef isolate protein. So it's not made from whey. It's good for your gut. And it just tastes so good, especially if you love peanut butter like I do. This is a great one. I've also had the chocolate mint. That was a limited edition, so it's not available anymore. I've had the vanilla. I've had the chocolate. The next one I'm going to try is the iced coffee. But this is what I'm going to try. I'm going to make that. This is what I'm going to make. I've tried it. It's delicious. And that's what I'm going to make. And that's going to give me another 20 grams of protein. So I will be over 110 grams of protein today. Now, I don't usually like to use a protein shake every day, but in the summer when it's hot out and I don't really feel like making another meal and it's mid-afternoon and I'll probably be ending my meal, I'm just going to throw in this shake to get this 20 grams of protein. So what happens if you are not getting enough protein? What are some of the signs? The signs are pretty dramatic, and lots of times we're going through life, we don't even realize it. So not having that full feeling. And when you have enough protein, it also stabilizes your blood sugar. So you don't have those crashes as often. And you're better able to feel energy, a sustained energy throughout the day. It also creates good, strong hair and nails. You want to do something that's going to support your skin, support your hair, support your nails, especially this time of life. You don't want to be losing your hair. You don't want to have broken nails, and we don't want to wrinkle too fast. We want to do it gracefully with age. And protein helps with that. Making sure that you have enough protein is so important, not only to feel good, but to look good. Protein also helps your metabolism, helps keep that running along, helps with recovery and resilience with your muscles so that you're not injuring yourself when you're moving around or doing things that you want to do or even exercising. You need enough protein to help support and protect your muscles and your joints. And lastly, one of the most important things it does is it supports hormone regulation, hormone balance. We need protein, and especially in midlife when we are worrying about our hormones being messed up or all over the place. One of the things that can really help bring those back level or bring those back into regulation so that we feel better and don't deal with some of the symptoms that the normal people deal with is to make sure that you have enough protein. It kills the cravings. It keeps you satisfied. It regulates your blood sugar. It keeps your bones and muscles strong, and you're able to build muscle. It protects you against illness, and it balances your hormones. We need protein in this midlife. So how do you know if you're not getting the protein? Are you constantly having cravings? Are you low in energy? Mentally, do you have a lot of brain fog? You start to see a crash in the afternoon. You don't have sustained energy. That can all be due to not enough protein. And if you get frequent illnesses, you have trouble sleeping. Those can all be pointing to the fact that you're not getting enough protein. And if you are just eating the way we were taught in the 80s and the 90s, just get a little protein, don't have too much fat, you will have these symptoms. simply you will have these symptoms. I had all these symptoms, and it wasn't until I upped my protein and realized how important that was for every aspect of my health. That's when things turned. That's when I became a game changer. And I'm showing you today how easy it is to really add in protein, to have that first goal, trying to get to 100 grams. And maybe you can't do 100 grams tomorrow, but you can build up to it. And you can have that as a goal to inch your way towards, little by little, going in that direction. Once you take that first step, the second step becomes easier, and you can start moving into that goal and start to reach that goal. It took me a while to get up to 100 grams of protein because it was like overwhelming, like 100 grams of protein, that's way too much. And now I could do it. It still takes intention. It still takes me to think about it, but I don't count calories. I don't count anything else. I just make sure I'm getting enough protein. And basically how I do that is I just build my meals, or if I want a snack like a protein shake, it's around protein. I always make sure I get protein first. Okay, so now I'm going to make myself a protein shake. I have 8 ounces of water and one scoop of the peanut butter protein powder that I've added into this. I'm going to actually blend it up with my magic bullet because my Ninja burnt out. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it's all mixed up. And what I do is usually when I mix up protein and my protein powder, I add in a fat. When you get protein in nature, it always has a fat with it usually. So I just think it's more natural and it's better for digestion when you add fat. So I added in some MCT oil into the peanut butter protein. It is so good. It tastes so good. I have ice in there. I just pour it over ice because I don't like to blend it with ice because it has more volume. So good. Tastes just like a peanut butter shake. So good. So this is dairy-free, whey-free, and you're getting 20 grams of pure beef protein when you have it. So it's a healthy alternative. I would say that if you can have real food, chewed real food, we were created to do that. That's more natural. That's more primal. But there is life to live. And sometimes throwing in a protein shake just makes sense. And for me today, it makes sense. So I'm going to enjoy my protein shake. So if you want to try out this protein, I actually have a link in the description that gives you 15% off. I cannot recommend this highly enough if you're going to go the shake route. They also have a collagen powder that I use sometimes. Collagen powder, though, I wouldn't count that as a protein. It's not a complete protein. It doesn't have all the amino acids. So I don't count that as a protein. This I do, the protein shake, the full protein shake I do. And this tastes just so good. Like I said, the link is down below. But when we talk about protein, that brings me back to the beginning, what we were taught. We weren't really taught, I know I wasn't taught how important it is for your metabolism to feel better, to have your mental, cognitive health where it should be, to be able to go through the day without your energy crashing and feeling like you just need it. We're going to eat everything in sight and you couldn't shut off your cravings. It all comes down. A big part of it comes down. One part of it comes down to protein, and changing just that, making sure that you get enough protein in the day can really create a domino effect and can really be a game changer for your health. Because just think about it. Something that helps you with your appetite, something that helps you build your body, your bones and your muscle, something that helps you to think clearer, something that gives you better hair, skin and nails, that keeps you from getting sick, that helps your metabolism hum along, and helps to regulate your hormones. All those things we need to make sure that we're paying attention to in life, and especially in midlife. So I think it is so important to make sure that we are getting enough protein every day. And like I said, I'm not a fan of calorie counting, but making sure that you get enough protein every day, you can't go wrong. And I know I'm going to get some questions about when I fast. Yesterday, I did that 39-hour fast. On the days I fast, they say, how do you get your protein? I don't get the protein on the days I fast. I don't fast every day. I do it strategically, and I have a method for how I fast. And when I fast a full day, no, I'm not getting my protein. But on the days that I am eating, that is my goal, to get enough protein. And I really believe that our ancestors, there are times when they went without food, and then there's times that they ate. Most of what they ate, they were getting their ample enough protein, and they lived and were very healthy. And that's what I try to do with my way of eating. I know that we are in the modern world and we are domesticated animals, really. We live inside, we are living under fake lights, and we don't really go very long without food. But if you can emulate that, try to set up it's sort of naturally in your life, you can absolutely change your health and make it better. And we are here on this world to take care of this temple that we have, to be good stewards in all the gifts that God has given us. And this is just one way that you can do it, by making sure that you get enough protein each day to power this wonderful body of yours. So if you've been feeling off lately, low energy, having cravings, not just feeling like yourself, it may be protein. It has helped to up my metabolism and strengthen me and give me energy throughout my days. So just maybe you may need more protein. I hope that this video helps you. If you have any questions, of course, like always, leave them down below. Comment. I love to hear your thoughts of what I'm talking about here. And I will see you in the next video.